Well, another E3 has come and gone, and Bethesda's E3 conference, aside from some surprising and intriguing announcements, was rather disappointing, which is me being very generous. While this E3 did have its downsides, I'm going to be primarily discussing the positive aspects of the conference for me, which is why you won't hear me discuss The Elder Scrolls Blades, The Elder Scrolls Online, Rage 2's DLC, and the shocking return of Commander Keen, an old id Software property that has been revived as a mobile game. Yikes. I'll go ahead and start with the obvious opener, and that would be Fallout 76. Bethesda bungled this game hard and earned justified criticism for their decision to release an unfinished product at a full AAA price tag. Todd Howard, rather surprisingly, considering not many of us expected him to actually be there, took the stage and addressed the criticism of Fallout 76 directly, however brief it might have been, and then proceeded to detail how Bethesda Game Studios were determined to continue supporting the game, and we then got a tease for what will be coming to the game this year. First, let's discuss the big one. Wastelanders, described as a complete overhaul of Fallout 76 that finally introduces human NPCs to the game, a feature that was requested by many at the outset of the game's lifespan, and one that severely hampered the experience for many players, including myself. The other big content update for Fallout 76 has already dropped by the time this video goes up. Nuclear Winter, a 52-player battle royale mode, was just recently introduced to the game, and while I have my own reservations concerning the Fallout franchise chasing modern gaming trends, word on the street currently is that the mode is actually quite fun. With all of the free content updates being provided to Fallout 76 players recently, I'm half tempted to jump back in here soon and continue my Wasteland misadventures, but that can wait for another time. Another big takeaway for me was the announcement of two brand new IPs from two of Bethesda's darling development studios, Tango Gameworks, creators of The Evil Within, and, of course, Arcane Studios, creators of the Dishonored series and Prey. Many people, myself included, were led to believe by internet rumors and rampant speculation that The Evil Within 3 would be announced as Tango Gameworks' next major project, but we were all wrong. Ghostwire Tokyo is the next game from Tango Gameworks, and the premise and trailer we were shown are incredibly fascinating. People are disappearing in present-day Tokyo due to a mysterious supernatural force, and it is the player character's goal to discover the source and end the nightmare. Ghostwire is being described as an action-adventure title with supernatural elements, but it doesn't fall into the survival horror category like their previous titles. The trailer definitely gives a very foreboding and haunting atmosphere, however, so it remains to be seen just how frightening the game will actually be. Arcane Studios. Well, what else can I say about this studio that hasn't already been said by any sane person on planet Earth? These men and women are masters of their craft, and so literally anything that they would have showed on stage would get my blood pumping with excitement, and they definitely delivered with the reveal of Deathloop, the next game from one half of the team located in Lyon, France. I won't cover this one too extensively here, as I'd like to give the game its own video to dissect and dive into, and believe me, I'll be covering this one a lot in the future. Wolfenstein Youngblood was also featured very briefly during the showcase, and naturally, because of my love for the previous installments, I'm very excited and intrigued by this game. The gameplay potential of introducing co-op to the Wolfenstein franchise is tantalizing, and the story opportunities that Machine Games are opening up by pushing the story of BJ Blazkowicz forward by 20 years makes me very curious to see exactly what form Wolfenstein 3 will ultimately take. Will it feature the twin daughters and other returning characters? How will BJ Blazkowicz stay in fighting shape in his old age? Will we finally have our dreams of fighting Hitler in a mech suit be realized? Only time will tell. Lastly, we had the game that Bethesda had been building to all night, and that was the hellish reveal of Doom Eternal in all its demon-killing glory. The game now finally has a concrete release date of November 22nd, and I couldn't be more excited to get my hands on the game and plow through hordes of demonic creatures with Mick Gordon's masterful cacophony of metal blasting in my ears. The game itself looks to improve significantly on the first, with new weapons and enemies, new gameplay mechanics, a deeper and more complex narrative, and a new multiplayer mode that pits one human Doomslayer against two player-controlled demons as they fight for supremacy. Overall, Doom Eternal is looking to be Bethesda's big release of 2019, and as a package containing a lengthy single-player campaign and a fully fledged multiplayer component, it will inevitably earn a special place in many shooter fans' hearts, myself being one of them. So those are the announcements, gameplay reveals, and trailers that interested me the most from Bethesda this year, but now I want to know what you think in the comments down below. Are you a Bethesda fan like myself? Do you also believe that Bethesda has earned criticism from certain corners of the gaming industry? Which games coming from Bethesda are you most excited to play? Consider subscribing for more content like this, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And remember that the outsider walks among us. Thanks for watching.